Yo YouTube, this is Reese from C Manga, and you know what time it is. It's time for Fairy Tail chapter 327, my share. This chapter, I think it went pretty quick. There was quite a lot of just big panels showing, scenery and what's happening in this chapter. So you know what? First off, congratulations to anyone who predicted the dragons would come out of the door, because you know what? It was a pretty obvious outcome, but you know what? It was really obvious, this outcome, but I was actually thinking that there might just be a little bit of a twist there. Something's going to be different, but oh well. But you know what? There is one thing I must say about these dragons. Bloody hell, they are massive. It's like, damn, and the first dragon to come out is freaking huge. It's like, bloody hell. So I remember from like flashbacks where it showed like Natsu, Ignil and that, yeah, and just it. Natsu was literally the size of like his snout kind of thing, so it wasn't really that big, but these dragons are literally 3 times that size. I'm not sure whether it was just like, the perspective that they were drawn from, but they just look bloody big. So anyway, yeah, a bit of backtracking. Beginning of the chapter, we finally found out why Lucy wants to close the door, and you know what? The logic here is kind of like, it surprised me a little, it actually was a little well thought out. So apparently she sent a clock spirit, I can't remember his name properly, I think it's like Hologium or something like that. Yeah, basically to research the door. That's pretty understandable, but I'm thinking like, you know what, when did she actually tell him to go do this? Was it like, did she like tell Loki to go do it after there was kind of like saved? Or was it kind of like when, just after like, the clock guy saved Arcadius? I don't know when. But you know what? I'm happy that they pretty much explained it straight away, I thought it was going to kind of be a bit long-winded when they're going to explain it. Oh gosh, it's going to take forever, it's actually just going to do it for the sake of doing it, but no. They pretty much did it pretty quick, I'm just happy. I thought that they were going to say, oh, why did Lucy close it? Oh, I have a hunch that something's wrong, something's just wrong, I just don't like it, it just feels wrong. But the fact that she actually had a reason behind it, it makes me happy. Props up for that one. Good. So, yeah. These dragons, man, I'm actually kind of surprised at how strong they are, There's one, everyone's like kind of shitting himself, basically, It's like, oh my god, this dragon, oh my god, no one's moving, everyone's like just pinned down in fear. Now it's just the first one coming out, It's the second the others start coming out, it's just like, oh my god. But it's like, damn, it's kind of annoying, because obviously there's a little fail-safe to close the doors, like, the pool lever door closes, so it will just pretty much close off the rest of them coming through. But it's like, oh god, Lucy's the one to go and close it, she isn't using anything, she's just going to do it by herself, which is kind of annoying, I thought like what she could do is, use one of her spirits to kind of like help her get there, protect her a little, but no, she's going there by herself, which means Lucy being Lucy, which is just like a weakling, unless she kind of like breaks out her spiritual magic, she's basically getting hammered back, knocked down. It's like, oh my god, hurry up and get there, girl. It's like, if anyone's played MGS4, the end bit was it where you're old Snake, you're crawling through the reactor bit, and how slow that felt. It's kind of just, it feels like it's kind of like going to be watching that, Lucy trying to crawl up there really, really slowly to get there. But anyway, yeah. So dragons are basically coming through. I'm thinking, I wonder if Lucy's going to stop it. I don't really know. She will. She probably will, obviously. So I don't know. Maybe she'll close it, and then Rogue will come along, just like, yeah, I'm the main bad girl along now. I'm going to kill you or something like that. But yeah, it's a little bit disappointing actually, the way this is all kind of panning out, because like I've been sitting down thinking about it, and I had a much better kind of way planned out for the way this can go. It's kind of like we all know that Rogue's evil and everything, yeah. So I thought that, well, Lucy, Nuts, and that will all get there. They'll just like, what's going on. Princess is basically like, oh, she ends up coming around to like, oh yeah, we shouldn't open the door because come on, future Lucy's there, and she knows everything that's going to happen. So she's obviously saw what happened just now, the whole fact that the dragons come through. So I don't know why she didn't just in the first place say, dragons are going to come through the gate, instead of going, we must close the gate. Say, if you open the gate, dragons will come through. So I know it was kind of like a bit of a story downer if she says that, but they could have still gone with that, She says that, then obviously everyone goes, they stop, they like, okay, we're not going to open the gate. Then future Rogue will turn up and open the gate. And that will kind of like show, oh yeah, I'm Rogue from the future, I'm the guy who's been telling you to do this all along. This is all part of my plan to bring the dragons here. And now I am going to bring the dragons here, not like, oh yeah, open the door, we're going to think it's a cannon. It's kind of a bit like, why do it that way, There's a much easier way to do it, which would kind of like stop people bitching a bit more. So anyway, you know what, there's one final thing I want to say, so after reading a bit more Fairy Tail, I went back and read Rave Master again, and Rave Master is brilliant. I love it to death. And I don't know. It's like in Rave Master, the Rave Master crew, they're like a hell of a lot kind of more. I don't know how to put it, but I just find they're a lot better to kind of like connect with. It's like Haru versus Natsu, Ellie versus Lucy. You know, Lucy, she does a little thing every now and then, but like over this little arc here, she has been so weak. It's been annoying. You know, even Ellie wasn't that weak. You know, it's like she had a little comedic moments, but still, she had her like blaster tonfas and she will just mash people up still. You know, Lucy, it's like sure she gets her little odd, yeah, superpower blows, but then after that, she ends up being nothing. You know, it's kind of annoying. And Natsu versus Haru, it's like Haru, his power progression was just a lot steady. You know, every time he got like unlocked a new sword, he's training all that time continuously. Whereas Natsu, it's like, sure he trains and all that. But when he gets to the powerful guy, he gets his ass handed to him straight away, and he comes back and he's like he's even more powerful to fight again. It's kind of like, where did that superpower boost come from? You know, it's that's basically what my little kind of thing is between Fairy Tail and Rave Master. Rave Master is just a lot more kind of steady, you know, whereas Fairy Tail's just a bit more like, you know, explosive power boost, explosive power boost, explosive power boost. But anyway, back to this chapter, you know. Overall, I thought it was an alright chapter, you know. They kind of did what I wanted them to do, which was just explain what is happening, which they kind of did. So how the story's going to progress now that these dragons are coming through, I don't know. I'm guessing that it's pretty much going to be the next couple chapters with Lucy finally getting to there, closing it off, and there's probably like, what, 10, 20 the ancient dragons, and each guild fights one of the dragons and they win. Big work fight. I said Natsu takes on Future Rogue. Battle over. Yay, everyone's happy. So I don't know. Going from that, this chapter wise, like I said, it was just alright, you know. But hell, this is everything that I'm saying. You know, it's a bit rambled up, I know, but bear with it. So yeah, guys, that's Fairy Tail 327. You know, what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Did you enjoy the chapter? Did you hate it? What do you think of these dragons? What do you think about Fairy Tail versus Rave Master as well? You know, I want to see if there's any Rave Master fans still out there. So you know the usual, guys. Rate the video and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you soon.